How's everybody doing today? Today I got my first set of lab results back since starting the carnivore diet. I want to share that with you. Before we get going, I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to be a doctor. I darn sure ain't your doctor. So before you start any type of new meal plan, start a new diet, please consult with your physician and do your own research. All right, if you're new to the channel, my name's Todd Yeakle. I'm 50 years old. 9 months ago, I started a journey to lose 100 pounds and live a healthier lifestyle. I started at 340 pounds. I was in the worst shape of my life. I was a heart attack waiting to happen. Well, I'm sharing this journey, number one, to hold myself accountable. Number two, I hope that it helps others, maybe encourages and inspires to come along this journey as well. So welcome if this is your first video. If not, you know I like to keep things simple. So when I'm sharing these results today, guys, I'm just going to focus on 3 numbers. And where do I get a lot of this information from? A lot from Ken Berry. There's several doctors that share some wonderful information. You got Sean Baker, you got Paul Saladino. If you want to get more into the science of the lab work, Carnivore Kurt, he just got some great videos out there that goes over every single number and what they all mean. Highly recommend that if you want to learn more at a deeper level. Me, focus on 3 things. And my goal here is to try to keep myself from being at a higher risk of heart attack, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, which I'm way better at now than I was 9 months ago. I feel great. I'm loving this lifestyle. You know, depending on what doctor you consult, you're going to get different opinions. There's a lot of physicians out there that are pro keto, and there's a lot that are against keto. Again, consult a physician, do your research, do what feels right to you. Me personally, I love the way this has made me feel. I have a lot of my inflammation's gone that I used to have. I got way more energy now. I'm sleeping better. I'm down 85 pounds. Man, I'm loving this community, the carnivore keto community. Everyone's so helpful and willing to help. There's a lot of great videos out there, and a lot of tubers have been doing different topics on this subject. So just a wealth of information. All right, well, Todd, what numbers are you focused on? For me, I'm focused on A1C, triglycerides, and my HDL. So let's talk about those numbers first. All right, triglycerides. Now, the recommended level is 5.6 or below. Okay, I'm at a 5.4. Okay, 5.4 is good, but I want to try and get that closer to 5 if possible. All right, what is my triglycerides? Triglycerides, you want at 149 or less. I'm at a 101, which is in the range, but I want to try and lower that a little bit also, because you want to try to get your HDL triglycerides ratio. Doesn't have to be a 1-to-1 ratio, but that's an awesome ratio to have. You want to get as close to that as possible. By no means, guys, am I trying to say that I'm any expert at all with this information. This is through watching a lot of videos, reading a lot of reports, and a lot of how I'm feeling. Okay, so we all act different. Do what's best for you. All right, HDL. You want your HDL at 40 or above. In fact, I've heard Dr. Ken Berry says he prefers at 60 or above. I'm at 35. I got a lot of work to do in this area, okay, but it's better than where it was. And if you look at 35 on the HDL, 101 on my triglycerides, I'm nowhere close to a 1-to-1 ratio. So I think it's a 3-to-1 actually. So I need to increase my HDL, lower my triglycerides. All right, so what did they recommend? What am I going to try and do? Well, my doctor said, hey, you need more healthy fats. Cool. I want to try to add in, I mostly eat ground beef and steaks. In fact, I've shared that. Almost every video I've shared that. And that's pretty much all I eat. I do throw in eggs from time to time, hamburger patties. But I want to try to mix it up a little bit. You know, I've been watching other videos from other tubers doing the carnivore diet. Eating Master, she's got quite a few good ones on suggestions. And Daisy's Journey, man, she just did a really cool one on how to make bone broth and some liver paste. And there's plenty more. I'm leaving some out. I know that the Ancestral Mind at Colin, he's done quite a few as well. And Carnivore Kurt, he's all over the place. I'm going to try and start mixing in maybe some salmon once a week. Not real big on fish. Liver. I keep hearing, you know, the pros on including organs into your diet. You know, I can honestly say I've never tried it. So don't knock it till you try it, right? I mean, that's what we tell our kids anyway. I can tell you right now, Sarah, she's not going to go for it. We had a little discussion about it last night. But I want to try to start adding in maybe some organ meats, some salmon. Looking at how I've never used suet. I've heard about it often. And ghee. I've never used ghee. And I'll be honest, I don't even know. Are those healthier than butter? Shame on me. Please let me know in the comments, man, if you got any suggestions. I want to try to increase my HDL, decrease my triglycerides. Right now, my A1C is right where it needs to be, but again, I want to try to get a little closer to 5. Now, this is my first blood work since Carnivore. I'm pumped. I think this is great news. In fact, my doctor, he didn't even recommend any medication. Thank goodness. I'm off the blood pressure medicine. Hopefully soon I'll be off for the blood clot I had a year ago. They said I'm gonna be on it from 9 months to a year, and we're pushing a year. So hopefully I'll get off that medication. And that's pretty much it for prescription drugs for me, guys. I do take some supplements. In fact, they recommended I stop taking vitamin D3 because they want you at 100, around 100, and I'm like at 103. I'm a little slightly over it. You don't want to be over 100. You want to be as close to 100, but not over it as possible. Another number that they're really concerned about is my kidney function, because I only have one kidney after my kidney cancer. It's been sitting at a 1.5 for the last 12, 15 years. So every time, a different physician sees that, they get alarmed. But I do have a nephrologist. I go to him every 6 months. He's like, Todd, man, for having one kidney, dude, it's as healthy as can be. So I'm not concerned with my kidney. They did say increase more water, which, man, I drink a lot of water. That was kind of weird. But more water and healthier fats. Pretty much that will improve all these numbers. And that's what I'm doing. I just got to figure out how to get my fat to protein ratio a little bit better. Right now, I'd say it's closer to 60-40. I've heard others, mainly the ones I've mentioned before, I've heard them talking about, 70-30, 80-20 even. And again, just depends on your own body, how it reacts. So I can't wait. We're going to do this again. I told them, about the diet I'm doing. I told them what my goals were. We're going to measure this again, I want to say in 3 more months. We've been doing it every 6 months. I told them that I want to stay on top of it, and we're going to start doing it every 3 months now. So. All right, guys. Well, that was my first set of numbers, man. Let me know what you think. Please, in the comment below, help me out with, some healthy saturated fats, things that I can improve. To go back over what I'm doing right now is I'm doing about a pound of ground beef for lunch. I don't cook it in anything. I just do the ground beef. I don't do butter or anything like that. And then at dinner time, I'm doing about a tablespoon of butter. I'm cooking a steak, usually a ribeye, sometimes a sirloin, T-bone, porterhouse, good stuff. For breakfast, I'll just do I do 2 cups of coffee, 2.5 sometimes, depending on how much Sarah leaves me. But I'll put a tablespoon of butter in the first cup, nothing in the second cups. That's it. That's what I'm doing. Man, I'd love to hear your comments, your thoughts, what's working for you, what's not working for you. I understand that what works for you might not work for me, and vice versa. Just let me know. And hopefully you found some value in this, guys. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share with others if you know anyone that might want to come along this journey with us. If you want to start the carnivore diet, I do have the Carnivore Survival Guide at toddyeakle.com. And man, if you've been stuck, hung up, you need to do something better, but you just haven't been able to, man, check out the next video right here. It talks about, man, stop waiting. Why now is the best time to get going. Second best time. Best time would have been a while back. But now is the second best time. All right, till next time, keep grilling.